Burmese against Koreans. We're playing on fast, but I think they wanted to play on turbo, right?
It should be fast and it's on turbo. Yeah, the villagers. The villagers are collecting.
Yeah. So this is a normal game.
It's a normal Forest Nothing game, and just look at the spawns.
I just said chat off, but Mem said chat on. Okay. Yeah, tell me everything.
I was gonna say, because we got Viper all the way to the east of the map in his yellow as the Burmese, and his opponent needing to win a lot of games in a row of Forest Nothing to win this best of 37. It's going to be our Lord and Savior grassed out in the blue as the Koreans once again. Oh boy. Nilly oh boy.
Nilly oh boy. Okay, DauT has bugged fish, so apparently we need to restart. Ah, Mem didn't know that it was Forest Nothing. I will give him a nice Mem face. And yeah, well. Mem can't believe it. Okay, Mem apparently didn't realize that the next game will be Forest Nothing. I will spam him. Next game, Forest Nothing. Let's see what he has to answer.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Looks like DauT is a little bit ahead in the villager production. Mem can't handle it.
Why did DauT delete? Oh, here you can only build 7 villagers. Okay. Then you delete the house. Okay.
Then you build a lumber camp, right?
No, I think you wait for the first farm, right? You need to have like 3 times 3 free, and then you build your first farm.
Well, you need to have a mill first, so you need to have 3x3 plus 2x2.
Oh, well, but that's easy. The 3x3 is the more important thing.
Yeah. Because the villagers will, already we see DauT with a 2x2 tile for a mill, possibly, and he just needs to chop through the last couple trees so he can get a farm. Okay.
Memp is asking if it's fine if he joins us as well.
I'm fine for anything.
Okay, don't you want to have the farm in the top? Like, that isn't the fastest farm.
No, yeah, I mean, you want to have your farm as far to the, upper right of the TC location as possible.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did DauT totally misplace that mill? Oh wait, no, you delete the mill, because so long as you build the mill at all, you can make farms.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what's the next strategy here? I still am surprised that Viper's building this farm.
Yeah.
No? I mean, the house. And he deletes the house?
What?
He just built one villager and then deletes again.
Ah. Why would you not
still, he can already build the next villager.
Yeah. I mean, it's turbo. You collect food crazy fast.
Yeah. That wasn't well done by him.
DauT's opting for the extra farm right away, so he's yet to go beyond his starting 7 villagers.
Okay.
And both players are vaguely chopping in the direction of each other.
Yeah, getting closer. Viper already at 10 pop against 7 pop. Now farm 2 for him as well. Has enough space.
That has to be a mistake from DauT.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think that's enough space for another house, right? For Viper.
Yes.
But he needs space for 2 houses now.
DauT's building a second house right now. He doesn't have to delete it. Or yeah.
And Viper's thinking about like 2 more houses.
Well, he almost has the space for... Well, he has the space for 1 more house, and he can get to a second house space pretty soon.
I don't like that he's already building one. I think he should have made space for 2. And
Yeah,
only
that's
then
what I thought
built
he was
them.
going to do.
Otherwise, they're blocking each other. This is bad. What are those noobs, man? Why are we casting them?
Seriously.
And now he's deleting a house again? Oh boy.
The lack of value making me sad. DauT already has a second house up and he doesn't have to delete it.
3rd farm. And so do you maybe want to go into feudal age here? After how many farms? Do you build 3 farms? And then stop building villages?
Do you even need the 3 farms? I feel like you can do 2 farms okay.
Okay.
Because you want to get to feudal age as quickly as possible to sell resources, right?
Yeah. Huh. I will get feudal first, right? I think I want to... Let's take a look at the resources collected. So, same food, similar wood, but DauT created more villagers.
Yeah, but Viper's going to get feudal first, so should be in an amazing spot, right? Yeah, he's building the mill right now. Then you can click up.
Does he even need both buildings again? Isn't it enough that he built them once?
I think it is, right?
Huh.
Actually, how would Khmer be on this map? Because you don't need the buildings to click up, and you have the insane late game army.
Oh boy. And you can cut with the ballista elephant.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick. Maybe best civ ever.
Oh man. The theory crafting.
You
Okay.
are so good. You are so good casting. Now seriously.
Hello, ma'am.
Hey, ma'am.
Okay, now
Good morning.
shouldn't he delete even his CC? Oh no, he
Yeah,
can fit
there
in
you
the
go.
market.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, his villagers are blocking, but that's super unimportant. And now he should sell wood to the bottom, right?
Yep. And that's exactly what he's doing.
I think he should sell even more. It's still not at the bottom.
He's buying
going
food.
castle.
Oh, he's going castle.
His villagers are so ugly trapped. Ah, okay, he just clicks up.
Yeah, I mean,
Now sells the rest. Another farm. That looks like a good build-up, I believe.
yeah.
Like his feudal age looks sharp.
Well, there is no traps, man. I prefer the trebuchet version, man. This is impossible to finish.
I have no idea. Shouldn't they have onagers?
Yeah, they have onagers.
The
Yeah.
series might get shorter than we thought. Okay, instant wheelbarrow. Is he trying to make space for another TC now? Or what's the plan?
Probably.
Okay,
I mean,
another house. But that doesn't really make sense.
Well, I feel like wheelbarrow is going to be a really important upgrade here because your villagers are going to
Handcuffs.
spend so much time walking, right?
Yeah, okay, I can see that. But it's already turbo anyways, so they carry like 25 regardless.
Don't you carry up to like 50 or something? Yeah.
Well, with handcart now, yeah.
Yeah.
47 apparently. Okay.
When I was a kid, I used to play turbo all the time. Yeah, I guess it's 47 now.
And well, DauT doesn't even build a market yet. Okay, now builds one. And he will have very bad prices.
Oh, yeah.
Will have 21. I think Viper should have even sold more.
Yeah, Viper should have dropped it to 14. Or no, it is down to 14, but that's just because
Yeah.
DauT's selling everything right now.
Yeah. And DauT. I think Viper is just a huge advantage here.
Oh, yeah.
Another house. Well, DauT, he can click up pretty soon as well. Builds
Food
yet
selling
another
price,
house.
like-
How important are the wood upgrades?
Well, DauT doesn't have a lumber camp right now. And
Guys, what do you think if someone is tuning in and sees the score 18-5, best of 37, $9,000, and might think all of the games have been for us nothing?
oh god.
Oh,
Actually, here's a
man.
question. The Frank
Oh, God.
free farm upgrades require a mill. Do the Burmese lumber camp upgrades require a lumber camp?
Mm.
No, they do not. Viper has the bow saw.
But I think he had... Oh no, he didn't have a lumber camp at the second time. Huh. Interesting.
That's a obvious power creep. Decision, please.
Okay, going up to Castle Age now. When do we start to add TCs here?
I feel like as soon as possible, right?
Okay.
At this point for Viper, you're just going to want to, chop away, add as much space as possible. Once you have enough room, start adding on TC, more villagers, go up to 200 villagers, blah, blah,
I
blah,
think he
right?
can build one. If he deletes 2 farms, I think he can build one here.
That already has a second TC up.
Oh boy, look at that. Coming back in the boom.
There you go. And he does have bow saw too, so he does have the wood upgrades
Yeah.
now.
Okay, deletes the farm. And you can see, long overdue here. Another house. It's the most intense game I've ever seen.
I mean, this is a
Oof.
game for effectively $6,000 or something like
Well,
that, right?
it's 1 out of 14 games for $6,000, yes.
Yes, yes.
Oh, man.
DauT should be able to have enough room for a third TC pretty soon, right?
It was a random zip, guys. Room for 30C, yeah, house and farm deleted. But then he moves more towards the, oh, actually like lumber camp, farm deleted as well.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
what I was
mo-
thinking.
How bad is it to move to the edge of the map? Somewhat, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, you don't really get anywhere, right? And you're very sort of capped in space. I mean, obviously space is another resource on this map that you don't usually consider on most maps. So I
Yeah.
think just making sure you spread out in as wide an area as possible should be pretty important. Definitely worth noting is that Viper is 7 villagers ahead right now still, like when all is said and done. So he should be,
Yeah.
with a stronger boom overall.
And he has 6 farms rolling for himself as well, compared to 6 farms for DauT as well. So, yeah, the difference should stay somewhat the same. Another house. Okay, farms went dry. I think you don't really need the farm upgrades, right? You never lack food, and you never lack wood.
I don't know if this goes for the next 10 hours. You got to think ahead, Nilly. You can't just be so short-sighted.
Okay. Was
But
there a Forest Nothing game where someone got wood shortage?
I
Like,
believe there was.
Oh boy, that's actually a game I want to see from like hour 4 till the end.
Yeah.
Because that might be an interesting strategic game then.
Yeah, I think T90's right in chat, though. Viper
could
should be
imp?
clicking to imp
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. And I think rushing guilds is pretty strong as well, right?
Yeah, totally agree. And both of these civs do have guilds, for the record.
That's 14k wood. That has to be enough. Needs the buildings. How good is imp? Like, on 3 TCs maybe
Two-man
better.
saw.
Ah, 2-man saw. Okay, I can see that.
Both civs have that as well. Onager,
Imp means
of course.
onager. How long does it take to get to the other side? Like 5-6 minutes? Or do you need more time?
I mean, it's turbo, right? So you can probably get there fairly fast.
Oh, another TC. And Viper's going for a mill. Is that a misclick?
Town watch? Horse collar?
He goes for horse color?
Gotta get the value, man!
Didn't I just say that this is bad? Like, okay, I see the reasoning for the second upgrade. Like heavy plow, the villagers carry more food. But still, he has 20k wood. That has to be enough to go imp. Okay, he's deleting buildings now. Market.
There you go, market coming down.
Okay.
Viper does need to have the buildings though. He's building a monastery rather. Needs space for a university or siege workshop, which are obviously a 4x4 building.
Yeah. DauT sells all the wood at the moment. So you have a similar imp timing. No, what? Viper's advancing. Didn't just DauT sell all the resources?
He did. Did he delete the market? I saw he just got his 4th TC up and running.
He only has 4k wood? He bought 500 stone.
Yeah.
DauT bought himself 500 stone.
So DauT's game plan might be to just add on 1 million TCs and get up to 200 villagers as quickly as possible.
Oh, that imp came in fast. Onage attack now. Lots of villagers stuck here. Viper selling more resources.
So it's going to be the difference of, you know, giving yourself more space via flattening trees with onagers or just chopping them down with your villagers. But yeah, Viper very smartly getting guilds very quickly just to get that better trade value.
Okay, frees himself. And now finally space for houses. Oh god. Must be so satisfying. Oh, a mill. Yeah. Okay.
What do you need all the food for at this point?
Well, CTCs are running. Question is it ever a question of who gets the better army composition, or is it always who just has the better boom? Or like, yeah, the better build up here?
I feel like a lot of the time it's going to be to, you know, whoever has the better build up, just because you have that many more resources in the inevitable, you know, slugfest. I mean, I'd say that both civilizations are fairly even in terms of post-imp power, in that both are incredibly strong.
I think Koreans are just so much better. With SO?
You do. SO, but you do have the monks for Burmese.
Oh, hello. 12 range there. Yeah, I can see that.
Also, Burmese have a Rambai, which, you know, do give me nightmares.
Well, but I think a Rambai should be horribly bad on this map, right? Because it's so closed. So tight.
Depends on the siege onager count, or if the map ever gets a bit more open, right?
Okay, do we get into that stage? Okay. Well, the thing is, Viper is opening himself up a bit more, but still, DauT with a solid 130 villagers, and he is getting quite a lot of stuff around here. Let's take a look at the gathered resources. 7k more wood for DauT, 3k more food, or 2k more food for the Viper, even more gold for DauT as well. So DauT for now with a better build-up.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like we were saying, he was sacrificing the faster uptime for just having a stronger economy, and now he's just chilling at 140 villagers. Is that even a bad idea to go up to like 200 villagers on this map? I mean, are you really afraid of getting rushed down that quickly?
Well, I think it heavily depends on how good you think your enemy will play, right? I think if like Viper played this perfectly, he probably could already be attacking the castle of DauT. But that's just me thinking that I see a lot of mistakes that Viper did.
True. And right now, Viper is starting to make that transition into making an actual army, getting the Elite Battle Elephant upgrade, forging, so it is going to be some Elephantos here from Mr. Viper.
Without getting onto another market again, start selling before getting guilds. Right? Now it's getting guilds. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. It was at the
Yeah.
bottom anyways. Well, maybe you needed to sell to afford guilds. Okay. I'll take that back.
I did double check, by the way. They did set it to Conquest Victory, so no wonder shenanigans.
Oh, sadly. I love wonder victories.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If
Actually,
relic
cutting
victories weren't a thing, I feel like maybe you could even have like expert games played on standard victory.
I think I was considering doing Golden Hill as the standard victory. To just have even more incentive to go for the center.
True. But I mean it's Golden Hill, right? Don't you already have like all the incentive in the world to go for the center?
Well, sometimes water wins the game. Or most of the time water wins the game.
That's true. There's some great Golden Hill games in Nations Cup.
Oh yeah, team games on Golden Hill are incredible.
Oh yeah. Anyway, Esso's coming in for DauT. This will expedite his forest clearing process. I mean, really, DauT's making his map into the Brazilian rainforest these days.
Okay, 3.5k gold for the Viper, 26k wood only, and 7k food. On the other side, only 500 gold for DauT, so not having the best rates there. Wood and food obviously at the bottom now, and mass elephants will get tricky for DauT if he isn't getting onto enough halberdiers quickly enough.
Well,
Isn't like spamming trash pretty efficient here?
I mean, yeah, right? In the long run, having the more cost-efficient army is going to win you the game. And nice, I guess, predictions from DauT, figuring that his opponent's going to go elephants. Oh no, he killed his own.
No, first unit down. DauT, 1 kill, 1 death.
Oh man. Viper with the 51-minute loom. DauT now has Shinki-chan
That is
getting that 10 range
Okay.
for Essos.
Take a look. Viper, does he have any idea yet? Oh yeah, he sees everything. I love bombard cannons, and I'd love to see more monks actually.
Yeah, I feel like monks would be really good in this situation.
12 range. And elephants.
Especially since Burmese have the half-cost monk upgrades. I mean, in a situation where gold actually is incredibly valuable,
Yeah.
not having to spend, you know, anywhere near as much gold on all the upgrades would probably be pretty good.
Okay, I'm just thinking about how many games of those I could take. Think like 3 is doable if we have different civilizations, and I can
Yeah.
always like start thinking about stuff.
Yeah,
That's-
I would say
well, we'll
3 is
see.
probably my limit as well. Of course, it depends on how long the games are, but you know, assuming a standard force nothing game time, I'd say 3 is doable.
What is a standard for? I'm not sure if I want to know the answer. But what is a standard forest nothing playtime?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's probably too long for a 1v1, right?
Okay, it's under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Viper does have some fully upgraded elite battle elephants to work with. Does even have siege engineers for his bombard cannons.
Uh-oh, no ground attack here. Oh, now the ground attack flew in. KD. Viper, 2-0 for now. Perfect game by the Viper so far.
Easy clap.
Halberdier, 0 upgrades.
Oh, what about
Oh
Ethiopians on
boy,
this
he's
map?
getting so outplayed here.
Oh yeah.
Torsion engines should be so good with cutting as well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, it's the elephant train. It's 46 military to 13 in favor of Viper.
DauT has 5 barracks only. Oh, that's all the bombard cannons going down though. Okay, let's take a look. It doesn't matter if DauT loses 100 villagers here, I believe. But this will be always cost efficient for DauT, right? Gets all
Yeah,
the
exactly.
upgrades.
That's why I'm not thrilled with the whole battle elephant thing, because I feel like when you know
Or
when
maybe he
your
can get
opponent
into the
knows-
kill. He gets solid numbers now. Military count is 55 to 14. Maybe Viper
Well,
can go
I mean-
for it.
If it's a matter of DauT not having enough production, I mean, it might. Is game over?
I think it might be game over. It was just not enough production, too many villagers before the attack really happened. And now
Yep.
it might get snowballed.
Yep, game's
Only
over.
some rams
Game's
missing?
So over.
He doesn't have
Viper's
enough
gonna destroy the
barracks in the
production
back.
super quickly.
Yeah. Well, if he loses
Really?
some at the front, that's not too bad.
We've been saved. Well, DauT's catching up on the military count, but I feel like so long as Viper adds in any amount of, anti-halberdier, he's probably okay.
But DauT has obviously endless amount of resources of those, right?
Yeah.
I think it's not over. I think he has too one-dimensional of an army.
Yeah, I think Viper needed to get some anti-halberdier in there sooner.
Oh, this is tricky.
Yeah, now DauT.
Maybe get the castle and add champs?
Oh.
Scorpions.
I mean,
Raid
DauT
on
has
the
lost
back.
so many villagers that he has the pop space for all the
Yeah.
halberdiers.
That's not a problem to lose, as I said, 100 villagers, and he only lost 60. And now he's shredding through the elephants.
Yeah.
At least the
Like
castle
I was
is going
saying.
down.
I wasn't 100% sold on the whole mass elephant thing. It feels like I'm watching the ECL finals from Saturday. It's like having too many villagers, having not enough halberdiers.
Yeah, I think if he had like 10 scorpions behind it.
Yeah.
And now
And
Viper's switching
Burmese
into
do have
halberdiers
pretty
himself.
scorpions.
Yeah, they do. They could have like incredible champions as well. 13
Yeah.
plus 7. Oh, I think Viper's going for the wrong units here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you were calling it, but you were wrong.
I was wrong. I thought that DauT didn't have the production. I didn't see the barracks at the back of his base.
Well, production on Turbo is just sick as well. Just look at how
Mm-hmm.
they smashed through there.
Viper's going for Halb himself, and in terms of a straight-up Halb v Halb battle, the Burmese are going to easily win.
Yeah, but I think, why isn't he going for champions? Shouldn't they be like so much better?
Yep.
And it's not too much of a gold investment.
Yeah, I feel like the swordsman line would be pretty good in this situation, just because, as you're saying, they're so cheap on the gold cost.
Just feel like
And right now-
elephants wasn't right.
Look at the army count, Snilly. That's got
Oh.
100 plus.
Yeah, but well, he is getting pushed down now, and let's take a look at his resources. Down to 6k food. Not sure if that's a lot or not.
Like, when you were, saying that hyped up, I'm like, wait, is that bad? Is that a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, but DauT's now adding in SOs. Of course, those are going to deal with the very clumped up halberdiers quite effectively.
Guys, next game, Forest nothing.
Oh boy.
Now the keep rush, 13 range here.
Oh yeah.
Viper's losing this. Viper's losing this.
Oh my god. Viper's getting pushed back. He still has 132 villagers. And now the villagers are far enough away from the front lines that they're probably not going to end up dying before Viper is just totally dead. Of course, the 13 range keeps for the Koreans will at least be at equal range with the bombard cannon, so it's really hard for anything other than Trebs to snipe them.
Viper's building some traps now, a lot of elephants as well. 20 more pop, DauT. I think I want to see barracks a bit closer. He did rebuild some.
Well, he is rebuilding his castle because he does probably want a castle.
Yeah, simply for traps.
Yeah, exactly. The SOs are just doing so much work, though, for DauT in the background. Ooh, nice 2-for-1 for Viper's SO there. And yes, he is adding more barracks at the front.
Okay. I still feel like a champion tech could be pretty nice. So I'm a bit confused why he isn't going for it. Like, he should be trading cost efficiently now, and DauT he's dropping down to pop 130. Still has enough resources, so it's simply not simply his production not on point.
Yeah. I think, obviously, the champions are going to be so much better for the Burmese, but I feel like either player going for champions wouldn't be a terrible idea. Trebuchets are going to knock down the keeps fairly quickly.
Okay. Compare resources. Still 2k gold for the Viper. Would have loved if like there is some it's not Forest Nothing anymore, right? But some random relics on the map could be so nice as well. That you could chop towards to.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the Burmese value at that point, knowing where all the relics are.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Military count 110 to 30. Look how many viewers you gained since you started Forest Nothing. It's magic. Yeah, that's true. I think it's 70 more or something.
Oh, Onager's in a little bit of danger right now. But looks like DauT's starting to push back.
Why is Viper building elephants into mass halberdiers? That makes 0 sense.
I mean... totally beating a dead horse, but champions would be really great here for Viper.
Yeah. He has a lot of gold. Oh, he just invested endless amount of gold. What did he do? Oh, he bought 2 castles. He bought... No.
Oh.
He bought 1.5k stone. Maybe just to repair. He has no masonry.
No.
He has no university.
Not masonry.
Yeah.
I love masonry. It's so good. But DauT's still struggling to get near the 200 population mark. And his resource count isn't that high.
Okay.
I mean, of course, over the long run, his Viper's going to have more resources than DauT.
Well, yes. 60 more villagers working, and will always fight cost efficiently Halberdier against Halberdier, right? Unless
Yeah, exactly.
DauT keeps on getting the big SO shots in, which he at the moment is, but losing a single SO is somewhat costly when it comes to wood. Not that you don't have enough, but simply lost resources.
Nilly, it's the time. When is the Korean cheaper wood cost on military units change gonna come?
Oh, it's just so brutal. Okay, let's take a look at overall gained resources. Viper has 110k food to 64k food of DauT. I can't even see the wood numbers. I think it's 218k to 195k. And Viper has 10k more gold. 400 more units produced by DauT.
Yeah, I feel like Viper is gonna just totally destroy DauT as soon as Viper realizes that he should make things that aren't battle elephants.
Like, they're still doing splash damage. They're still like strong if both have the same numbers, but DauT just has higher numbers at the moment. Viper doing a great job of keeping up his production. DauT's big mistake is that he still has barracks in the back. He should only produce from the barracks at the front. He's just wasting so much time of army walking forward.
Yeah. I feel like you could just even throw down more barracks in the front as well.
I think with Turbo, I think just having 8 barracks at the front should be completely fine. But only produce out of them. You have to like take the other barracks out of your group and just continue queuing up.
Yeah, I mean, it should be even easier because they're playing on multi-queue, so you don't have to worry about cycling through the buildings.
For noobs.
Ooh, big SO hit on all the halbs of Viper.
Oh, one moment I'm not looking at the fight. Was doing an okayish job of replacing the lumber camps as well. This is very, very strategic here.
Oh yeah.
Whew,
Really,
so
we can see the,
what did you say was the average time for a Forest Nothing game?
What, about 2 hours?
Okay. Trap War.
And DauT continues to get at least okay value from all of his SOs.
I think focusing down the keeps is somewhat the most important thing.
Yeah, the keeps are really a big problem for Viper's bombard cannons. But DauT's getting in on Viper's siege with his halbs.
Oh, so much
DauT
gold is going down again. And I'm expecting more elephants to be queued up, and indeed that's what he's going for.
Champions!
Does he maybe feel champions and halberdiers won't do too well against the SO?
I mean, spread formation, right?
Yeah, but even then, like, SO, they have quite some area of effect damage.
I mean, I'm not saying it's amazing, but are these elephants really doing a lot?
No. That's like, we're sounding a bit like a broken record, but... Well, what can you do? Okay, now counter God Tower here. Goes for keeps as well now. That's less range, too less range. DauT has onagers for Viper. DauT is crawling forward.
Yep. Also, I think Burmese don't have arrow slits. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's not too important to find out, but I don't think so either, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just towers do deal, I think, pretty good damage to the halberdiers, right?
Viper's moving back. Let's take a look at resources. Both still pretty healthy. Oh, actually, DauT way lower.
Yeah, I mean, remember, Viper's been working with like a good 30 more villagers this entire game.
Yeah, maybe even a bit more for a very long time. Sends more villagers to the front now. Get some towers up and let them die. You don't need though that many villagers normally on turbo random map, but well, the way they are wasting, kind of justifying those numbers.
Yeah, certainly. And Viper's military count's looking pretty slim at this point, honestly. DauT seems he's like truly gaining ground.
Viper only has 5 barracks.
Oh,
Okay, now he has 4 more. Traps moving forward. I think we might go into game number 25.
oh boy.
And it will be Forest Nothing again, from what I heard.
Last time I checked, next game Forest Nothing.
We'll see.
Now the stables are going down, and losing the production value, or production buildings, is just massive value at this point. It's like you're playing the campaigns.
Ballistics for Viper. Casual. It
what?
doesn't really matter with any of the units before that, right? Yeah, only the keeps.
The only keeps.
Yeah.
But Viper seems to be pushing back now that the rest of his barracks have come online, and as we've been, you know, absolutely beating to death, Viper's helps are way better than DauT's.
And
I feel like DauT might be pushed back here.
yeah, DauT only has 2 SO, and they are taking their time to get over there. And well, yeah, just 5 more damage per every hit for Viper.
And that's just so massive. I mean, that's a whole less hit to kill, right?
Not really sure how to cast this.
Well,
It's a lot of pointy boys. Oh, DauT and Viper both switching into champions.
hallelujah!
The 89-minute tech switch, guys. It is real.
There we go.
DauT getting Men at Arm and Long Swordsman at the same time on the tech overlay. Only God himself can do this.
Yeah.
Either that or the
And-
overlay's bugged for Turbo.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Well, it's obviously taking the normal times, right? But techs work faster there.
Yeah, exactly.
What do I want to say? Yeah, Viper keeping his resources pretty high.
Gotta
Because
get
he had so many
tracking.
villagers. Champion tech for the Viper now as well. That will be interesting. Still very clumped up. I think Viper should probably open some more sites, because for him, open battleground is just so much better.
Yeah, like, yeah, 10,000% on that one.
Okay, dodging DSO shots. Ooh la 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 la.
Nice for Viper.
Yeah.
Champion
Is it
starting to
lagging
come out.
from their PCs now, or is it my PC, or what's going on? It's not running very smoothly anymore, right?
Not on mine,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of stuff
so.
going on. And I still stand by my theory that Viper should be able to grind this out in the long run with a more cost-efficient army.
I think so as well. Bombard cannons. Still, like, some monks in the back would just be so lovely as well. But bombard cannons are doing a fine job as well.
Yeah, certainly, and DauT's starting to get overrun. Even added on more villagers behind all
Oh yeah,
this. He's up to
DauT,
117.
he's dropping in resources quite heavily. And still the problem that he's producing from the far back barracks. Uh-oh.
Is this it, Nelly?
It looks like it, but we called it 40 minutes ago already. So,
Yes, but
and
Viper's
10 minutes
actually-
ago for the other player.
Yes, but, you know, we agreed that as soon as Viper decided to make anything other than battle elephants, it would be amazing for him, and he just got a huge onager hit onto DauT's SOs.
Yeah. And gets that castle here as well. DauT down to 130 pop. Harbinger is pushing forward. Champions pushing forward. And DauT, his macro is just so bad. Look at that, how little resources he's getting on the map.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was working with so many less villagers than Viper for so long, and it's not like he's been trading super cost efficiently. I mean, just look at the KD for that, and like I was saying, Viper's just going to get to the better, more cost-efficient, population-efficient army in the long run, and that's exactly what's happening.
Okay, let's take a look how this continues. Bought himself some more SO. Still a lot of gold out for the Viper. And honestly, this is another spot where adding 10 elephants could be a good option. Because at the moment, so many champions are shredding everything. And then the elephants could go in the back line. Or maybe even having 5 cavaliers could be another option. He's now sending champions into the wood line. DauT dropping down to 460.
Yep. And, you know, like you're saying, Viper's not going to be out of resources anytime soon. Champions, so light on the gold cost. You can just keep their production running, you know, for super long. And now Champions, Halberdiers running amok into the woodlines of DauT. And this is just not looking good for our Serbian hope.
Yeah, I think after this game I will ask them if we just play all the 37 games just for the lols. Oh, Loom! Casual Loom for DauT!
No,
Oh boy.
not the 1 hour 36 minute loom.
Okay, getting castle up as well. Maybe some, like, Pfeiffer Rabbi behind the lines could be pretty nice as well. But, yeah, can also see why they are getting sniped so easily. And those champions, oh boy, okay, there's 3 sliced, those villagers. But they're getting some kills in. DauT is dropping to pop 100.
Yeah, no, this game's
Resources are
over.
looking very bad.
I know I've
Oh,
said that
no.
before, but
It might be, no, it never looked that bad.
this, I think that, like I said, as soon as Viper made something other than elephants, and hopefully that thing was champions, he would win this, and Viper wins the best of 37 on Forest Nothing. You did it, Nilly.
Best game, Forest Nothing. Best map ever. And yeah, luckily this was played on fast speed with turbo. I want to see this with Pop 25 slow speed with Marians for
Castle
$9,000
Age
as
finish.
well.
Castle Age
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
is essential.
No, only Dark Age.
Only Dark Age. How foolish of me.
Okay. Okay, let's take a very close look at the military stats. We've seen a lot of team kills here apparently, because units killed and death, or units killed and lost, pretty big difference. Viper way better. Food eco got 17k more gold in the end. Wood was pretty even. And yeah, society better for DauT, but just the worst unit when it comes to spamming the trash there.